So we already said that the first one was what type of angles? Consecutive exterior, because they're on the same side and the outside. If they are consecutive exterior, that means what? They equal 180, so we know that they equal 180, but what equals 180?
12x plus 1.
What would I do first to solve? So how many x's do you have?
16.
And then what else?
Subtract -12.
So minus 12. So do you have positives or negatives? Negative 12. Or minus 12. Next, what would I do? Add 12. So 16x equals 192. Then I would divide by 16. So what does x equal? Thumbs up if you've got that. Okay. All right, on the next one, you had, what type of angles did we say that was? Corresponding. So if they are corresponding, that means what? They are congruent, which means they are equal. So what's equal?
6x, 10x, minus 32.
So 6x equals what? 10x minus 32. What did you do first to solve?
Minus 10x.
Okay, so you want to get all of your x's on one side. So what do you get?
Negative 4x.
Equals negative 32, and then I would
Divide by 4 on both sides.
negative 4. So what does x equal?
8.
Thumbs up if you got 8. So it's going to be really important to know the vocabulary and then use the vocabulary or your notes to figure out what to do to solve. There's only two options though, right? They're either equal to each other or they're supplementary. Questions so far? Okay. All right, so on number 1, you were asked to identify a pair of alternate interior. Alternate means opposite. Interior means inside. So what did you have for an alternate pair or alternate interior pair of angles? Tristan.
1 and 2.
1 and 2, I agree. So I would write angle 1 and angle 2. I do want you to use the angle notation. I don't want 1, 2. Jack? Angle 7 and angle 3. Are there any more?
No.
No. Those are the only options for alternate interior. Questions? Okay, alternate exterior, corresponding's next. Corresponding means that they're in matching corners. So what did you have for corresponding, Dolan? Angle 4 and angle 8. Okay, this one's on top. Is this one on top? So are they corresponding?
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Call me.
So Dalton, what one is corresponding to angle 8? 8 and 6. Are they on the same side?
No.
Nope, so that one doesn't work. They have to be on the same side and in matching corners. So what do you think? Angle 8 and what, Dalton? Okay, are they both on top? What? One is on top of that line? Okay, so then
3.
what does it have to be, Dalton?
3.
What? 3. So angle 8 and angle 3. They're in matching corners. Adriana, what's another one?
Yeah, 1 and 4.
Angle 1 and angle 4. Jack, what's another one? 6 that leaves the last one to be what, Michaela? Angle 7 and angle 5. So corresponding, there are 4 of them. All right, the last one, alternate exterior. So opposite side on the outside. Daniel, what's one of them? Alternate exterior, what's one of them? 8 and 5, yes.
Yeah.
What's another one? Brian?
6 and 4.
Angle 6 and angle 4. Are there any more? Nope, that's it. Questions? Okay.
No.
On the bottom part, okay, so the bottom looks like this, right?
Yes.
And then you have number 4 through 12 says in angle 1. That means the measure of angle 1 equals what? I am going to give you number 10. So go down to where it says number 10. It says M angle 7. So the measure of angle 7, I'm going to tell you is 60. Using that knowledge, you should be able to find out every single other angle. Okay? I like to write it in my diagram as I go. So I would write, this is 60. So now what can I use, and this is a rhetorical question, don't answer aloud. What can I use to figure out some of the other angles? Okay, so you can use alternate interior, alternate exterior, supplementary, corresponding, consecutive interior, consecutive exterior, okay, complementary actually. So you can use those knowledge to figure out every single other measure. You're going to find a partner, and you're going to work with that partner to solve. Choose your partner wisely, because if I have to ask you to return to your seat, you'll work individually. Okay? Go. Multiple ways that you can solve these. Okay, so I will ask you, what was probably the most obvious one to answer first? Michaela, thanks for raising your hand.
The right angle.
The right angle. So what angle? Angle 8, and it's a right angle because of that box. So what does angle 8 equal? 90. Okay? So we knew that because of the box. Okay, what angle do you want to figure out next?
3.
I heard 3. So Adriana, what angle are you going to use to figure out angle 3? Yes. Okay, so Adriana says angle 3 and angle 7. What type of angles are those? Alternate exterior. So if they're alternate exterior,
The same.
they're the same. They're congruent. So what is the measure of angle 3?
60.
Okay? That's the type of knowledge I want you to use. Not that it looks like the other angle. Okay? What else what do you want to find next?
2.
I heard 4.
Yeah, I want to find 4.
How are we going to find 4? It's what? It's corresponding to
7.
7, because it's in this matching corner of 7. So corresponding means that they are
Same.
the same or equal. So what is the measure of angle 4 equal?
60.
60. Okay. Haley says she wants to find the measure of angle 9. What did you use for the measure of angle 9?
You'll add. Add 6.
Okay. So these two right here make a right angle, correct? So if this one is 60, 60 plus what gives you 90? Or 90 minus 60 gives me 30. So the measure of angle 9 is 30. You also could have used the fact that all 3 of these angles make what?
180.
180. So you could have done 90 plus 60, which would give you 150, and then subtract it from 180, you'll get the same measure, right? Those 3 would be supplementary. Okay, so we have 8, 9, 7, 4, 3. So we need 6, 5, 1, and 2. Which one do you want to do next? 6. Okay, so what are you going to use for 6?
The number 7.
Number 7. Okay, how are you? What relationship do 6 and 7 have?
Oh, it's the alternate.
6 and 7 are not alternate interior because 7 is not on the inside.
Oh. What? Okay, so are they?
Yes, 6 and 7 do have a relationship, but it's nothing we've talked about, I guess, today.
Oh,
Okay.
Starts with a V, though.
vertical.
6 and 7 are vertical angles, so vertical angles are the same. So what is the measure of angle 6?
60.
60. Okay, I heard you guys also trying to say that 6 was alternate interior. It does have an alternate interior match. Which one does it match up with for its alternate interior? Opposite inside. Opposite inside would be 6 and 4. So alternate interior angles are equal to each other. So did we figure that out the same way? We got 60 no matter if we used vertical or alternate interior. They equaled the same, right? Okay. Now we have 1 and 5 left. How do you want to figure out 1 and 5? And 2, I guess.
Oh, those
Corresponding interior.
Corresponding, which one?
Ones.
1 and 6 are not corresponding.
Okay.
1 and 6 are
Oh, wait a minute, consecutive. So,
what?
Interior.
Consecutive interior. So if they are consecutive interior, what does that mean?
They equal 180.
They equal 180. So angle 6 and angle 1 have to equal 180. So 180 minus 60 gives me 120. So the measure of angle 1 is 120. Okay. Could I use that same knowledge to figure out 5?
Yeah.
Which 2 angles are consecutive interior for 5? 5 and 4 are on the same side and on the inside, right? So they would equal 180. So 180 minus 60 gives me 120. We could have also used the fact that angle 1 and angle 5 are alternate interior, so they would measure the same. Did I get the same answer either way? Yes. Okay, so my last one is angle 2. How do I figure out angle 2?
7 and
7 and 2 are alternate what? Or no, sorry, consecutive what? Exterior. Because they're both on the outside and the same side. You need to finish with me. Just because the bell ring doesn't mean you leave. If they're consecutive exterior, that means they equal what? 180. So you do 180 minus 60. What does angle 2 equal?
120.
Okay, you don't have homework.
Yeah. We're gonna hold on.